Blumenthal, you are recognized for your questions.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. This week, as you all know, President Biden issued a pretty sweeping order on artificial intelligence, and the issue of security is central to that order, covering issues like malicious deepfakes, cybersecurity of infrastructure, protections for AI models. Senator Hawley and I are working on comprehensive legislation on AI, and cybersecurity is at the core of our work. Our focus is not only on the steps that the executive order proposes, but also issues like the use of AI by foreign adversaries. This field is moving very, very quickly, as you well know, and yet it has barely received any mention in the National Cybersecurity Strategy that was published this March. So let me ask you, looking at how quickly this field is moving, looking out at how important it is, what issues would be your focus, Mr. Coker, as National Cyber Director, and what should we be doing to address those risks?
With regards to AI, sir?
Correct.
Yeah. AI, like many emerging technologies, has pros and cons, and I can just speak to some of the potential benefits to artificial intelligence as they apply to cybersecurity. There is an awful lot of data that is not just available, but that is essential to cybersecurity. So much so that big data analytics need artificial intelligence capability to process through those mounds of data and turn it into actionable intelligence in a timely manner. That's a direct area in which artificial intelligence can and must support cybersecurity. But like with many technologies and emerging capabilities, there are other sides that you need to be concerned about with artificial intelligence. And although I haven't made it through the recent executive order just yet, it's over 100 pages, from what I've seen at the top level, there's recognition of those potential concerns, and that needs to be a focus area along with the potential benefits of artificial intelligence.
What are the key assignments that you have under the executive order, or that you would have if confirmed?
My understanding is that the Office of the National Cyber Director would have a seat, or does have a seat actually, on the White House Artificial Intelligence Council. So ONCD will sit on that council, sir.
In terms of the 2024 presidential election, talk to us perhaps a little bit about what keeps you up at night when you think about it in terms of cybersecurity.
With regards to elections, they're run by state and local governments, and so my concern is that state and local governments get all the support that they need to be able to execute their respective elections in a safe, and accurate, and confident way. Again, the role that ONCD and frankly, the federal government by and large would have, it would be a supporting role to the state and local, tribal and territorial governments with regards to how they run their elections. If confirmed from an ONCD perspective, I would ensure that those SLTTs are aware of the resources that are available to them. Specifically, there are partners that could take a look at how defensible and resilient their election infrastructure is. There are other partners that could provide timely and credible threat information. But again, it's the state and local, tribal and territorial governments that have the lead with the federal government in support.
Do you have in your office, in the office of the National Cyber Director, an outreach function to state and local governments?
I haven't had the benefit of a meeting with the entire office and getting that type of insight, sir, but from my reading of the strategy, both the National Cybersecurity Strategy and the National Cyber Workforce and Education Strategy, ONCD has a strong outreach, not just to those SLTTs, but across the private sector as well. So without having sat through an org chart, I'm very confident that that type of outreach is in place at ONCD, sir.
I think states are going to need the benefit of the expertise and insight that your office and you can bring to bear. So I think that's going to be a very important function that you can perform, and hopefully you have the resources to do it. I don't know how big your staff is in that office.
Absolutely agree, sir. Again, ONCD has been referred to as a coach. There are other players on the field. In the case of election security, those players on the field really are the state, local, tribal, and territorial governments that ONCD, amongst other partners, needs to support with the expertise and other resources to, again, effect solid elections, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.